Hey, sunshine. Yeah, it's another beautiful day in the neighborhood. Yeah, a bit nippy, but hey, yeah, my daughter in Omaha sent pictures. They got their first snow of the year. Yeah, the first of many, I'm sure. Today, it's oatmeal day. Yeah, there are few things that are better with lumps than oatmeal. Don't miss out on the St. Mary's School Halloween Carnival, the best Halloween carnival in the valley. But of course there are games for the kids, arts and crafts, music, a haunted house, a bouncy house, cakewalk, great food, beverages, and lots of family fun. Enter the costume contest. There'll be prizes for the cutest, the scariest group or family, and best overall. The St. Mary's School Halloween Carnival, Thursday, October 31st. Halloween at St. Mary's Church on La Brucherie in El Centro from 5 till 10 p.m. We've got news, we've got information, we've got good stuff. Yeah, we've got birthdays. How about we celebrate our big shot birthdays? Guitarist Denny Lane of Wings, also Moody Blues, he is 75. Singer, actress Melba Moore, 74. Actor Richard Dreyfuss is 72. Actress Kate Jackson, 71. Actor Dan Castellaneta is 62. Randy Jackson of the Jacksons, 58. Actress Jolie Fisher, 52. Actor Grayson McCouch is 51. Actress Winona Ryder, 48. Actress Tracy Ellis Ross, 47. Actress Gabrielle Union, 47. Actor Trevor Lissauer is 46. Actress Milena Govich, 43. Actor John Abrams is 42. Actor Brendan Fair is 42. Actor Ben Foster, 39. Actress Janet Montgomery, 34. Actress India Isley is 26.
Enter to win a Cold Stone Creamery ice cream birthday cake.
I love cake.
Yeah!
Oh, yes.
Every week, we'll give away a delicious Cold Stone Creamery ice cream birthday cake, and you could win.
I think it's time to celebrate!
Do you have a birthday?
Mm-hmm.
Roger that.
Yes.
Then call, email, or regular mail us the date, include your name, address, and phone number. Every Friday morning, we'll pick a winner for that week. Send us the birthdays of your family, your coworkers, and your friends. We'll put the information in our database, then send them birthday greetings on their special day. And every week, we pick a winner for the Cold Stone Creamery ice cream birthday cake.
Where no matter how you slice it, it's a piece of cake.
Let's see who will have their cake and eat it, too.
Don't wait. Enter now and get ready to win.
Oh my God, really? That is too cool.
on AM 1230.
Let's celebrate our Kxo Cold Stone Creamery birthdays. Happy birthday, Al Rangel, Jeslyn Osuna, Patty Oaks Casillas, Carolyn Rodriguez, Alma Conchola, Julio Chavez, Karen Bailey, Casey Powers, Roger Morse, Felipe Fonseca, Joel Rolfe, Natalia Saiz, Olivia Costas, Emmanuel Gerardo, Don Lewis, Alfred Cuellar, Christoph Samano, Giselle Dominguez, Cynthia Brown, Stephanie De Leon, Patty Irving, Elisa Benavides, Balin Donahue, Doug Ferguson, Emery Samudio Garcia, Sylvia Petrus, Giselle Osuna, Joe Varela, Juan Paramo, Kimberly Sturdivant, Mallory Samaha, Morgan Samaha, Nancy Ortiz, Olga Rodriguez, Patty Medina, Jocelyn Valenzuela, Julio Pandoro, and John Ryan. Happy birthday from KXO and Cold Stone Creamery. That's about the longest list that we have all year. And Gene, again, we belated happy birthday to Leo.
To who?
Leo Ocean Zamora Espinosa.
Oh, yeah, I heard that.
Yeah. So belated. He was born yesterday at 5:30, so.
5:30 in the evening, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, congratulations.
Yep.
Welcome to the world.
And Papa Mario Espinosa and Mama Annabelle doing well.
That's what I heard. What I heard you say just a little earlier.
And little Leo is already one leg up on Dad because Leo's got a lot of hair.
Yes.
Ah, well.
Yes.
Let's see. This would be for Dale Howard. On this date in 1929, that's 90 years ago, it was Black Tuesday. Prices collapsed, and that was amid panic selling on the New York Stock Exchange. Will Rogers summed up the feeling of many as the Great Depression dragged on.
We got more wheat, more corn, more food, more cotton, more money in the banks, more everything in the world than any nation that ever lived. Yet we're starving to death.
Yeah, I think we could use another Will Rogers these days.
Yes.
Yes.
I love Will's saying, I remember I heard it in high school. Boy, if I'd have known I was going to live this long, I would have taken better care of myself.
I think so. You'll see that on a lot of headstones at the Evergreen Cemetery.
Is that right? I've never seen that saying.
And Chuck Jernigan is polishing them.
Well, that I believe.
Oh, well. Anyway, it's a Tuesday, which means we made it through Monday. Yep. 29th day of October. Halloween is Thursday. Some have already celebrated. Some will celebrate Thursday. Some Friday. Some all weekend.
Actually, I think most everybody has already celebrated. I really do.
Okay.
I think they pretty much, I mean, like you say, there'll be people out on actual Halloween, but I think the rest of them have pretty much, they're spent.
Okay. Does that mean I can eat all the candy?
Yes, if you have candy, then be my guest.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised there's any left. Pam she hid it, and she's been nibbling, for the last 2 weeks.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, this announcement made possible by the American Dental Association.
Yes. Oh, well. So are you ready for the real news?
I'm ready.
Let's jump in. It's a look at world and California news headlines right now. And it's brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning and Heating. Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist.
CBS News Update. Family members of some of the 346 people killed in plane crashes involving Boeing 737 MAX 8s are on Capitol Hill watching CEO Dennis Muhlenberg as he answers lawmakers' questions.
On behalf of myself and the Boeing Company, We are sorry, deeply and truly sorry. As a husband and father myself, I'm heartbroken by your losses.
Muhlenberg's testimony comes on the one-year anniversary of the Lion Air crash that killed 189 people. Senate Commerce Committee Chair Republican Roger Wicker.
Both of these accidents were entirely preventable.
Wicker is looking for answers.
We need to know if Boeing and the FAA rushed to certify the MAX.
Victims' families have been denied permission to hold up photos of their loved ones at the hearing. CBS News Update. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Yes, summer is over, but it still can get hot. You can rely on York's Affinity Premium Comfort System to keep your home cool and comfortable. You'll get maximum efficiency thanks to advanced technology that automatically adjusts to meet demand, helping to significantly reduce your energy bill. You can stay connected via Wi-Fi-enabled touchscreen thermostat with programmable reminders and selectable operating modes to optimize your comfort. Call Lock Air Conditioning, your local York dealer, and learn how you can move up to a new level of comfort and efficiency. Contractor license 696216.
California headline news. In L.A., officials say more than a dozen structures have been damaged by the Getty fire. The many residents forced to leave their homes told to expect to be out of them at least through tomorrow. What started the fire still unknown.
So there's an active arson investigation. I would also say to the public, when you hear arson, that sounds like somebody has said it. Arson investigations are just the cause of the fire. That doesn't necessarily mean somebody has said it. Something can set that as well.
Mayor Eric Garcetti. Dozens of structures lost to the Kincaid fire in Sonoma County. Eric LaFranchi's 100-year-old ranch almost completely destroyed when he and his son made their getaway.
Flames, as we drove a little farther, were on both sides of the road, and the flames were brushing across the front of the car, and we could see them on the windshield.
15% containment on the fire that's burned more than 70,000 acres. Third round of power outages for PG&E customers in Northern California today. This one affecting people in 29 counties. SoCal Edison cutting power to some 200,000 customers in Southern California as well. Jeff Scott, California News.
World and California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist.
A heart in my tasty Honey Nut Cheerios? Cereal. You trying to tell me you love me?
Actually, it's reminding you that it can help lower cholesterol as part of a heart-healthy diet.
Wait! They can help lower cholesterol? I've been so focused on the sweet, tasty taste that I completely forgot. Now I'm in love.
Learn more about making Honey Nut Cheerios part of your heart-healthy lifestyle by picking up a box at your local grocery store.
Combining home and auto with State Farm gets you great coverage for less. Combining 90s R&B with State Farm radio ads gets you this jam covered for free.
Home and auto, let's do it. Combine it, my policy, my wallet is waiting. Come on, jump on it. Home and auto.
For more coverage, visit statefarm.com.
Combine it.
It's page one of the local news. Page one is a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They've got two locations in the valley. On Highway 86 at Julia Drive, that's in the Brawley Auto Center. And on Imperial Avenue, right next to Food for Less in El Centro.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Tuesday morning. Well, the Aquatic Center is the talk of the city of El Centro. George Gale has the story.
It is now open. Grand opening was held Saturday. $16 million El Centro Aquatic Center replaces the plunge that was damaged in the 7.2 earthquake in 2010. Parking lot was jammed with vehicles Saturday, all coming out for the grand opening of the long-awaited center. Officials say the center will be open year-round, weather permitting. El Centro Mayor Edgar Garcia delivered his State of the City address following the ribbon cutting, officially opening the Aquatic Center. Garcia's speech highlighted the recreational upgrades in the city, as well as street and road repair over the past year. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
A weather briefing is out for unseasonably cool conditions and very high fire danger. A storm system will bring cool, very dry, and windy conditions to the desert southwest this week. High fire danger expected across southeastern California and the Colorado River Valley. That begins Tuesday night through Wednesday. well below average temperatures Wednesday and Thursday mornings. Cold weather impacts possible into the lower deserts Thursday morning as well. A red flag warning has been issued. That's from 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to 5 p.m. Windy conditions developed again tonight, and gusty winds as high as 40 miles an hour. KXO News Time, 7:44.
It's Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers for your service needs. Whether it's a lube job, oil and filter change, brake job, battery or wheel balance and alignment, Quick Lane can handle it. And Quick Lane services all makes and all models. Oh, and by the way, you never need an appointment. Tires, all the best brands at the best price. Guaranteed. See your Quick Lane service advisor for details. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in the Brawley Auto Plaza, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and on Imperial Avenue in El Centro, right next to Food for Less. Well, the Imperial County strike team has been deployed. George has that story.
County Fire Chief Estrada said they received orders on Saturday. Local team had been requested to report to the Southern California staging area in Riverside County last Wednesday. They remained there until Saturday, awaiting deployment instructions. Saturday, they were told to report to the Sonoma County to assist in the Kincaid fire. Team consists of engines from the Imperial County, El Centro, Hauteville, and Yuma fire departments. They joined 444 other engine crews already on scene. There are over 4,000 firefighters assisting in the fire that has burned over 66,200 acres. Latest report indicates the fire is only 5% contained. Expected winds of 40 to 55 miles per hour last night. Before the winds would die somewhat. Today, winds are expected to return tomorrow and Thursday. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Ogilby Road is closed. The closure is indefinitely. Sunday evening, a female driver with a trailer discovered a large hole in the road. She called for assistance and remained on the scene, directing traffic around the hazard until the California Highway Patrol arrived. County Public Works Department was notified, and Ogilby Road was closed from Interstate 8 to Highway 78. It will remain closed until repairs can be made. That will conclude this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the Local News, the service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They've got 2 locations in the valley. In Brawley at Highway 86 and Julia Drive. In El Centro on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Don't miss out on the St. Mary's School Halloween Carnival, the best Halloween carnival in the valley. But of course, there are games for the kids, arts and crafts, music, a haunted house, a bouncy house, cakewalk, great food, beverages, and lots of family fun. Enter the costume contest. There'll be prizes for the cutest, the scariest group or family, and best overall. The St. Mary's School Halloween Carnival, Thursday, October 31st. Halloween at St. Mary's Church on La Brucherie in El Centro from 5 till 10 p.m. It's page 2 of the Local News and the weather, brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for your life and health insurance needs or retirement planning.
Continuing with more local news, an officer-involved shooting. George Gale explains.
It was reported Saturday evening, a Katy Road resident reported an individual was trying to hit her father with a baseball bat. Imperial County Sheriff's deputies arrived at the scene near Highway 86. One deputy located the suspect and ordered him to put down the bat. The suspect did not comply and attempted to run away. Deputy caught the suspect a short distance away, and the man reportedly lunged at the deputy. The unidentified deputy fired a shot at the suspect, and he went down. Emergency medical personnel were called into the scene. They pronounced the suspect dead at the scene. Identity of the deceased suspect has not been released. Identity of the original victim has not been made public either. The sheriff's office says information released on the incident is the initial information gathered at the scene. More detailed investigation is underway. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
The driver of a big rig died early Monday morning on Interstate 8 near Boulevard. According to the California Highway Patrol, the big rig was eastbound on Interstate 8 at about 2:30 a.m. Monday when the tractor and trailer ran off the road and overturned after sliding down an embankment. The driver, a 35-year-old man, was not wearing a seatbelt and was thrown from the cab of the truck, suffering fatal injuries. A DUI enforcement detail. It'll be in effect throughout the Halloween weekend. It is part of Yuma County Sheriff's Office ongoing traffic safety campaign. They will be conducting a DUI enforcement detail this Halloween weekend from Thursday, October 31st through November the 3rd. It is an effort to detect, stop, and arrest alcohol and drug-impaired drivers. Not only will the sheriff's deputies be increasing patrols throughout Yuma County, but they will also be targeting areas with a high rate of reoccurrence for DUI-related collisions and/or arrest. They say they will aggressively enforce the blood alcohol concentration laws. Funding for the campaign is provided through a grant from the Arizona Governor's Office of Highway Safety. The funds ensure that as many deputies as possible are on the roadway during the 4-day period. We'll be back with a look at the weather.
Have you received notice that your Medicare health plan is changing or going away? Are you turning 65 soon, or are you newly eligible to Medicare and have questions about your Medicare options? Then give David or Jose a call at David H. West Insurance to learn about the ABCs of Medicare. Don't delay. Call David H. West Insurance Services now at 760-352-3411. That's 760-352-3411. That's David H. West Insurances.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
The National Weather Service says a cold upper-low center settling into the Intermountain West will continue to bring well below normal temperatures to the region through at least the middle of the week. Another cold front will push through the area tonight into Wednesday, bringing breezy to windy conditions, as well as a reinforcing shot of cold air. This will shift low temperatures into the mid-30s to lower 40s over the Imperial and Yuma Valleys Thursday morning. Dry conditions will persist through the rest of the week, with temperatures gradually warming back to near normal by the weekend. 71 our high yesterday, 42 the low. Sunny today with a high near 80. Light wind becoming south about 5 miles an hour. Clear tonight with a low around 45. North-northwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. Wednesday will be sunny with a high near 68. North wind 10 to 15 miles an hour with gusts as high as 20 miles an hour. We have 46 degrees downtown, 31% relative humidity, wind out of the south-southeast at 327 miles an hour. Page 2 of the local news and the weather brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplemental coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
Dad, they're hungry.
Siri, restaurants nearby.
Here are some options.
I want some chipotle fries.
And I want an Imperial Thick Burger.
But I want a salad.
Okay, I just want a juicy burger and an ice cold beer. And I don't want to miss the game.
Everyone quiet, please. I have the place. Burgers and beer. Great food. Ice cold beer, and you can watch your favorite game.
Burgers and Beer has something delicious for everyone. Burgers and Beer. The best burgers in town.
You're
It's
welcome.
Sports Time, brought to you by the Imperial Hardware Company in Brawley, El Centro, and Holtville. Imperial's Do-It Centers are where you will find what you need when you need it. Monday Night Football, the Pittsburgh Steelers came back, topped the Dolphins 27-14. The Dolphins rolled out to a 14-zip lead in the first quarter. After that, it was all Steelers. But the Steelers, it may be a tough win. Seems James Conner and Ramon Foster both injured in the win, and they will be further tests today to determine the extent of the injuries. And the Los Angeles Chargers have fired offensive coordinator Ken Wisenhunt. Yeah. The Chargers, in the middle of a challenging season, Yeah, well, they've dumped their offensive coordinator and figured that will make all the difference in the world.
As the weather begins to cool down, it's time to get back outside and enjoy the season with family and friends, which means it's also time to get some of those projects done. You know, the ones you've been putting off all summer long. When you DIY, let Imperial Hardware Company lend a hand. Visit one of our Do-It centers today for all your landscaping and irrigation supplies, gardening tools, outdoor decor, paints and stains, grilling gear, Yeti coolers, rental equipment, and much more. You see, we know exactly what Valley residents are looking for. Because we're locally owned and family operated, serving this community for over a century. Check us out online at ImperialHardwareCompany.com. Our Do-It centers provide the sweet spot between convenience and selection, combining the value and variety of a warehouse store with the ease of visiting a neighborhood market. And remember, we're open 7 days a week. Visit us in Brawley, El Centro, or Holtville to find what you need when you need it. Get it done with a little help from Imperial Hardware Company.
Major League Baseball picks up tonight. The Nationals, the Astros. It's the Astros with a 3-2 lead in the best-of-7 series. They are back in Houston. And, Game 6. Will it be the last game? Hard to say. And don't forget, we've got football. Thursday night, Holtville and Calipat will tee it up in Calipat. Friday, Calexico at Southwest, Mountain Empire at Vincent Memorial, and Palo Verde at Imperial. Mickey Dale, George Grahava will have the Tigers and the Yellow Jackets on the air on the web at KXORadio.com. And John Triffle and I will be at Cal Jones Field in El Centro, the Brawley Wildcats, the Central Spartans, the Bell game for the IVL Championship, for a possible first-round bye in CIF playoffs. We've got it on the web at KXORadio.com, also on the air at KXO AM 1230. Yeah, that's where we are. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you this morning by the Imperial Hardware Do-It Centers, El Centro, Holtville, and Brawley. Get it done with a little help from your friends at Imperial Hardware Company.
Throughout the year, we have contests on KXO AM 1230. This allows you the opportunity to have some great fun and a chance to win some nice prizes. In order to allow as many people as possible a chance to win, we've established a few ground rules for on-air contests. Number 1, you must be 18 years of age or older to win. Number 2, only one winner per family per contest in any 4-week period. And number 3, copies of any of the rules and conditions for specific contests will be available at the KXO studios. It's just that simple. So good luck, have fun, and keep listening to KXO AM 1230.
Financial news and a brief look at the weather, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. U.S. stocks retreated slightly at the start of trade today, a day after the S&P 500 index scored a record close, as investors kept their attention on a stream of corporate earnings and awaited a 2-day Federal Reserve meeting that's expected to deliver another interest rate cut tomorrow. The Dow Jones Industrial Average off 21 points, while the S&P 500 index dropped 3. And the NASDAQ composite retreated 15 points. Stock prices were in consolidation mode after the S&P 500 hit a fresh high yesterday, while investors parsed another round of corporate earnings reports. Shares of Google parent Alphabet Inc. were down 1.4% after the search giant reported a third-quarter earnings miss late yesterday, helping weigh on technology shares and the broader S&P 500. U.S.-China trade was also on the radar, with equities getting a lift Monday from positive noises out of Beijing and Washington late last week and over the weekend on prospects of concluding a deal.
One medical center in Imperial County is focused on you, Pioneers Memorial. Now, Pioneers and its Center for Joint Replacement is the first to receive the prestigious national designation as a Center for Excellence by the DNV organization. The Center for Joint Replacement at Pioneers is a team of specialized medical experts focusing on the individual needs of our patients. And as always, Pioneers means personalized care, where every patient receives the commitment of many with the focus on one, you.
It will be sunny today with a high near 80, light wind becoming south about 5 miles an hour. Clear tonight with a low around 45, north-northwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. Wednesday, sunny with a high near 68, north wind 10 to 15 miles an hour with gusts as high as 20 miles an hour. And right now downtown, we're still holding at 46 degrees, 31% relative humidity, wind out of the south-southeast at about 3 miles an hour. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, the leading medical center in the Imperial Valley. At Pioneers, it's the commitment of many with a focus on one, you. Check out our website, kxoradio.com, with news, weather, information, good stuff, kxoradio.com.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro on AM 1230. KXO.
CBS News is next. It is brought to you by Imperial Radiology, offering you all areas of imaging and staying in tune with the industry.
This is CBS News on the Hour, presented by Capital One Bank.
I'm Steve Kaith, and Congress wants answers as Boeing pushes to get its 737 MAX jetliner back in the air after 2 crashes overseas last year.
We are sorry, deeply and truly sorry.
Boeing CEO Dennis Muhlenberg apologized to the families of 2 deadly 737 MAX crashes, some of whom fought to display photos of their dead loved ones at the hearing.
We've made mistakes, and we got some things wrong.
Lawmakers say they're concerned Boeing hid safety flaws in the aircraft. Mississippi Republican Senator Roger Wicker.
We need to know if Boeing and the FAA rushed to certify the MAX.
Steve Dorsey, CBS News, Washington.
Just days after the death of ISIS leader Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi, President Trump broke some news about his possible successor, California Republican Kevin McCarthy.
Just this morning, the president tweeted in confirming the next in line has confirmation is dead as well. We need to thank our intelligence community, our men and women in this administration for their commitment and their follow-through.
The House impeachment inquiry is hearing today from a military man at the National Security Council who was among those listening in when President Trump spoke on the phone with Ukraine's president. President Trump complains on Twitter people he's never even heard of or testifying. CBS's Nancy Cordes.
Here you have a current White House official not only denying the president's claim that this call was perfect and innocent, but saying that he was so concerned about what it could do to U.S. national security interests that he went to the top lawyer at the National Security Council to warn him about it.
In California, CBS's Jonathan Vigliotti is watching the winds, expected to be strong in a matter of hours, and that's trouble on the wildfire line.
Firefighters have made progress on the Kincaid fire, upping its containment to 15%, though there still are a lot of hot spots. A cause has not been determined, but PG&E says there was a problem with one of its high-voltage transmission towers in the same area this fire started.
The Getty fire in L.A. has left 8 homes destroyed and damaged others. It's a new benefit for Amazon Prime members in certain areas, free grocery delivery. CBS's Jason Brooks.
Amazon is giving Prime members the option of 1-hour and 2-hour delivery, while also giving online access to local Whole Foods inventory through the Amazon app. It's a fresh challenge to Walmart, which has invested heavily into food delivery.
Wall Street right now, the Dow is up 53 points. NASDAQ is down 15. This is CBS News.
Capital One is reimagining banking, offering accounts with no fees or minimums that can be opened in 5 minutes. Capital One. What's in your wallet? Capital One N.A. Member FDIC.
Hi, I'm Bruce Fabrizio, inventor of Simple Green. Like you, I'm a big sports enthusiast, and I want my gear to shine like new. That's why it's cleaned with Simple Green, the concentrated cleaner that's perfect for making your auto, RV, cycling, boating, and other sporting equipment look like new again. Try it today. If you're not 100% satisfied, I'll give you your money back. Visit us at simplegreen.com.
Simple Green, Simple Green.
Walgreens knows the scariest thing about Halloween isn't skeletons or ghosts. It's running out of candy. With every doorbell, your candy bowl shrinks to nothing. Lucky for you, Walgreens is minutes away so you can get in and out quickly. Select varieties of fun and snack-sized candy bags are buy one, get one free, like Reese's, Snickers, and M&M's. Grab these deals before they vanish as fast as your candy bowl. Walgreens, trusted since 1901. Offer valid in-store and online 10/20 to 10/31 with card while supplies last.
A chilly holiday song that drew some fire in recent years is up for a remake.
I really can't stay. John Legend tells Vanity Fair he and Kelly Clarkson are recording a new version of Frank Lester's 1944 hit. It's been criticized in this century for forcing intimacy on women against their will. And new lyrics include lines like, "It's your body and your choice." The song will be part of Legend's upcoming holiday album, A Legendary Christmas. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
The Baptist Church in Plains, Georgia, where Jimmy Carter's taught Sunday school for decades, says the former president will miss a second Sunday in a row next weekend. The 95-year-old Mr. Carter is recovering from injuries suffered in a fall at home. He has fallen at least 3 times this year. The first one prompted hip replacement surgery. Mr. Carter's niece is going to sub for him at church. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
Imperial Radiology in Imperial now offers 3D mammography, also referred to as digital breast tomosynthesis or TOMO, to enhance the imaging needs of women's health care in the Imperial Valley. Annual screening mammogram requires no referral from your doctor, and your health insurance must cover these benefits at no cost to you. Imperial Radiology also offers breast MRI and breast ultrasound to provide a complete assessment. For your next appointment, call Imperial Radiology, 760-545-0340. That's 545-0340. Or log on to ImperialCountyRadiology.com.
CBS News brought to you by Imperial Radiology, offering you state-of-the-art imaging services in a comfortable setting. For your next imaging appointment, make it Imperial Radiology in Imperial.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
Yeah, for some reason or another, you sound a little taller on radio.
AM 1230 KXO.